There was a time early on in me and my wife's marriage where we did not like each other. She felt like I wasn't the man that she met. I felt like she wasn't the woman that I met. We felt like we were bamboozled by the other person, and you are not the person that I was dating. And the reality of it is, I did change. She did change too. It is almost as if God put us on the surgery table and he cut her open and revealed her insides, and he cut me open and revealed my insides. And there were things that we saw in one another that we just did not like. But God was very intentional in allowing us to see the things that we did not like, because it was in those areas that he was going to use us to love on each other. It was in those areas that he was going to use us to help one another heal. We were both being afflicted by the other person, unlearning old ways, unlearning negative cycles and bad habits. There were ways that we were attracted to each other because of the wounds that we had. So now going through healing, becoming healthy in some of those areas, the things that were attractive to us in the other person were no longer attractive. We are no longer drawn together because she's speaking to the broken boy in me, or I'm speaking to the broken girl in her. We had to learn how to love the healed version of one another. Through the season of us not liking one another, we stayed the course because we knew that it was God who brought us together. And submitting to the process and allowing God to get the glory out of the relationship, it put us in a place where now we are way more gentle with one another. We are softer with one another. We are at a better place of giving grace and being patient with one another, because we realize that both of us are in a process. There are things that both of us have picked up throughout our life that were coping mechanisms. Although these coping mechanisms were comfortable, they weren't the most healthiest. So it's a blessing to withstand the storm, to withstand the process. Every trying time that your relationship goes through is not always because you being attacked by the devil. It's not always the enemy running rampant in your relationship. Sometimes it is God allowing your relationship to be tried by fire. Fire either burns things up or purifies things. And so I thank God for me and my wife's desire for God to get the glory, because it allowed our relationship to be purified, and now we see each other through healthy lenses. Now we can love on each other from a healthy perspective, and we understand that both of us were broken and needed a savior like Jesus Christ to bring us to a place of wholeness.
I never knew such a day could come, and I never knew such a love could be inside of one.